Welcome to Mondays with Marina. Today we are going to do some embossing with different kinds of stuff and with different kinds of inks and normal embossing powder. I'm going to start off with just a normal embossing with the Vosloo ink. This is the most famous, the one that everybody uses to do embossing. And when you do embossing with your Vosloo ink, make sure your stamp or whatever you use is well covered. Then I'm just going to use white, and then I will use a different color embossing powder. The Vosloo watermark stamp pad, the ink stays wetter for longer. I don't know if you can see, but it's got a shine on there. Can't see. Okay, but you will see it in a while. It stays longer, it stays wetter for longer, and I think I'm just going to use the copper embossing powder for now to cover this. When you put the embossing powder on here, make sure you use an old A4 or whatever piece of paper underneath, just to put the powder that you're wasting back into the bottle. Then you need to, of course, heat emboss this. And there you go. Be careful to not burn your paper when you emboss, especially when you're using a colored paper or a pattern paper that can burn easily. This is normal cardstock. It takes longer to burn. Just want to place this back. Then I'm going to show you, if you haven't got, for example, the color that you like, but you've got a Brilliance ink. The Brilliance inks or the Delicata inks also stays wetter for longer. If you've got a colored ink, like a Brilliance ink, you can stamp with that color. And I'm going to use all these colors on the one stamp. stamp it. And then you use clear embossing powder on this. Make sure it's a clear embossing powder. There you go. I've got all the different colors that I wanted, and that's as easy as that. Now I am going to use a stencil to do the embossing with. You can use any stencil, and whatever color you like. I think I'm going to use my Vosloo, and then I will use a gold. Make sure that if you can, stick it down with washi tape, then it won't move. I covered it like that. And then I need the gold embossing powder. Oops, paper. I am going to use another embossing folder as well, just to show you. But there we've got that one. For the last one, I'm going to use an embossing folder. Just take that out of the way. First of all, I'm going to place the ink on the one side. Then I will place it on the other side, just to show you the difference. So this time I'm not going to press down. I'm going to go over there, just to cover everything that stands out. Then I'm going to place my cardstock in there. And I will run it through my embossing machine. My Go Cut and Emboss. I just love this machine. And there we go. Now we are going to do the other side. We did the embossing side, now we are going to do the debossing side. There you go. I'm going to show you one more way with the embossing powder. Okay, for the last one you will need a stencil again and some mixed media paste, and apply it through the stencil. Okay, while it is still wet, we will apply the embossing powder on here. You can see, I don't know if you can see. Can you see the glitter? Let's just take this out of the way. And now you're going to emboss this. It will seems like it's boiling. It's making a little bubble. And it looks stunning. There you go. Embossing powder is actually just plastic that's done to a fine powder, and wherever it sticks, anything that it sticks to that it is wet, that will hold it. So even if you use something like a paint and you put your embossing powder over there, as long as it's wet and it sticks to the medium that you use to get it stick to, you can emboss it with your heat gun. So there you've got a couple of ideas again to use your embossing powders with. You can see the one is embossed and debossed. There we've just done the normal embossing. We've done the color ink with clear embossing powder. We've done the stenciling with your Versamark ink, and then we've done the mixed media paste. And you've got some ideas to work with again. Enjoy, and thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe to my channel. I'm on Mondays always here. Thank you. Bye.